Welcome to the channel, bringing a real-world perspective to the real-world whiskey consumer.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Erin.
And we are back with another topical video where we like to start conversations with you guys. We want you to get involved in the comments below. Let us know what your 5 favorite international whiskeys you own are. Today we're going to be talking about the 5 best international whiskeys that we own, at least the best in our minds.
Yep.
We don't have everything. We certainly, at least me, when it comes to international whiskey, I would love to have more. Maybe you would feel that way as well.
Perhaps.
More variety. We have so much bourbon and rye that international whiskeys aren't something we have a ton of.
Correct. And although that being said, I am finding that I might like international whiskeys, specifically international single malts, maybe a little bit more than bourbon.
Well, than bourbon, yeah.
American
What
bourbon.
about rye?
Same. Samesies.
Same footing?
Yeah.
Same footing. Okay, anyways, we're going to get into it. These are our 5 best bottles that we own, our 5 favorite things that we have in our collection from the international space, non-American bourbon, that's not bourbon and rye. You know what I mean. We owe a large thanks to the man with 3 names, Eric David Gunderson, for turning us on to this one, Penderyn. And this is the Madeira cask finish specifically, 92 proof, 46% ABV. A little bit in this bottle, although we do have another one on the way.
Yes.
This stuff right here is everything you want a single malt Scotch type of flavor profile to be. It's fruity, it's sweet.
This is a Welsh single malt, which blew my mind when I found out what it was.
Right. And I should go ahead and say an honorable mention, but we don't have any bottles of it because these are the 5 best bottles in our collection. We currently don't have any Amroot, but Indian single malt would be another one that we would absolutely have in here if we had a bottle of it.
If we owned a bottle of it right now, we would have it in here.
Right, but Welsh single malt, Indian single malt, like these non-Scotch, non-Irish single malt distillers that are putting out fantastic product. This one in particular is one of our favorites that we've tried. It's fruity, it's sweet, it's light, it's delicate, it's nuanced, it has layers of flavor, it has complexity. We just absolutely love this stuff. Can't get enough of it. If you see Penderyn Madeira cask finish and you like a fruity but layered whiskey.
And not super sweet. Like it's fruity.
Sweet. It's fruity but not sugary.
It's not sugary
cloyingly
sweet. It's naturally sweet.
Right. And it's 92 proof. So if that sounds like it's up your alley and you see a bottle of this for $70 or so, it's absolutely worth a pickup. One of our favorites for an easy sipper. We do like Irish whiskey. You go back with Irish whiskey.
I do.
Gold Spot is their 135th anniversary special release from the Spot Distillery, and this stuff is just fantastic.
Yeah.
Like you're getting the combination of the typical Irish flavors, but there's so much more depth and richness in there with the extra cask finishing. It is finished in bourbon, port, sherry, and Bordeaux cask for no less than 9 years.
Wow.
So we have had Blue Spot, but we don't have a bottle of it. We really like Red Spot. We like Yellow Spot,
and
Green Spot.
Green Spot, yeah.
But in blind tastings, at least Yellow Spot hasn't held up as well for you. And Green Spot, for that matter, is kind of, it's hit and miss for us.
Yeah.
Gold Spot hasn't popped up any blinds, but it is going to make our list of our 5 best international bottles because it's not the easiest bottle to come by. It was a special release. It is very, very good, and we are slowly savoring it for the layers of flavor that it has, the depth and the richness, in addition to all that typical Irish whiskey sweetness and brightness and beautifulness. Yeah, just a great bottle of whiskey. We're super happy to be able to have one of them. Really wish we had a backup of this one.
Me too.
We love peated Scotch.
We do, and we know that not everyone does. So take this with a grain of salt. But
Ardbeg Uigeadail, fantastic. You get that sherry influence from the finish. I believe it's ex-sherry cask, and it's high proof. It's like 108-ish proof or so, 54.2% ABV, I believe it is. But this stuff right here, what'd you say this was? Like a campfire? It has a smokiness to it, but then the ex-sherry cask provides this fruity element that kind of laces in with it.
Yeah.
You get the oomph from the proof, the ABV, and this is just a fantastic product.
It's very good.
It makes me want to try more Ardbeg. We haven't had a ton of Ardbeg products. We have not had Corrievrecken, which we need to try that, or Anoa, or I just said that.
You said the same thing.
We haven't had that one either, but we have had the Wee Beastie. Didn't like it as much as this.
Yeah.
We want to branch out more into Ardbeg stuff because this is one of our favorite international whiskeys we have tried. And in the world of peated whiskey, it's one of our favorite peated whiskeys that we've tried. Lagavulin whiskey is great, but when they team up with Ron Swanson himself, undefeated.
Oh my gosh, so good.
The charred oak cask is one that we got recently.
This is mine.
And I love both of these a ton.
Yeah.
But the Guinness cask we had in a Wildcard Wednesday video completely blew me away. So far ago release that I didn't think we would ever get a bottle, but huge shout out to Jeff Stichler for getting this bottle for us. Fantastic pour, and I'm a big Guinness fan from back in the day.
Yeah.
Did plenty of Guinness, plenty of Irish car bombs. So I am
Yeah.
very familiar with that flavor profile, and when you mix it in with like a peated scotch like this, it is so good.
I will say this charred oak one is my personal favorite.
Yeah. Nick Offerman, fantastic partnership with
Yeah.
Lagavulin. We are huge fans of this whiskey. Granted, it may not be the best Lagavulin ever. There are some special releases out there that get really lauded as being really high profile.
These are the best ones we have.
They are the best ones we have, and maybe that's a little bit of bias coming from our soft spot for Nick himself. Curveball. This is international whiskey, though. Found North, Canadian whiskey. Fantastic product.
Yes.
I am consistently blown away by what Found North is doing. They're making such good whiskey. This is batch 6. This is their biggest proof.
Oh my gosh, I love batch 6.
128.2 proof.
Yeah.
So
I'd say batch
big
6 is
proof.
my favorite out of all their batches.
It is mine as well. Batch 5 also very good. Batch 4 also very good. Batch 3 really good. I don't think it's quite to 4, 5, and 6 levels for me personally. Their single barrel's good. We got to pick a single barrel. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
We have another single barrel pick that's also amazing. We just love Found North and what they're doing.
Yeah.
Not to be biased, but we have had Nick on the live stream. It's a Whiskey Nerds company.
Nick from Found North, not
Yes.
Nick Offerman as in the last bottle.
Yeah, Nick
that we were
Taylor
talking-
from Found
Yeah.
North has been on the live stream. We'll put a link to that in the video description below. But it is a true Whiskey Nerds company. They're
is.
taking cask strength Canadian whiskey with big age statements. This one in particular is 17 to 25-year-old whiskey. No colors, no additives, none of that stuff. This is a bourbon drinkers Canadian whiskey. They're blending it, or bourbon or rye drinker, American whiskey drinkers.
American whiskey drinkers, Canadian whiskey.
They're blending it with that in mind, and they're producing some fantastic products. We cannot say enough good things about them. We love Found North, and we hope everybody gets a chance to check it out.
Yeah.
If they're not available in your market, make sure you check some of the online distribution options like Shared Pour. Their direct website can point you towards retailers that might ship to your state. But this stuff is definitely worth checking out. And while you're checking things out, go ahead and check out just below this video where that subscribe button is, and hit it if you're not subscribed, if you like this style of content.
Yeah.
If you don't worry about it. Maybe leave a like or a thumbs down if you didn't like this video on your way out the door.
Or don't leave a thumbs down,
Any
please.
engagement is engagement. You're helping us out either way. Just let us know.
Okay.
But like this video if you like it. And if you want to join us for a pour on a live stream, we do those once a month. If you hit that bell down there, it will let you know when we're going live, which will be a huge help for you to be able to join in.
Yep, for sure. And that's it for today. Be good to each other. And until next time,
Cheers.
cheers.